All right, good day, hi, and welcome. Okay, so it's the end of my day here, and or not end of my day, but the end of my trapping in my first kind of whooper yapper yodel face outing. And I've got my Savage Model 10T here, which I'm going to be talking about this over time, and I've got to unload it. So here's what I'm going to show you a little trick. So I'm going to load this up. Okay, put the safety on. Now with the safety on, I can't open the bolt. And if I want to unload it, I could just A, drop the mag out. That's one. B, put it all the way forward, open the bolt, and extract each shell one at a time. But the problem is, every time I put it the rifle back into battery, I've got a rifle ready to fire. Or I could put it in the half-cock position, or the medium position, where I can still manipulate the bolt like that, drop them on the ground, or like that. So some rifles you can get away with, depending on how the action is. This rifle clearly doesn't do it. But one of the things you can do, hopefully my camera's catching this well, is jam the bolt forward. Don't bring the bolt down, just this bolt won't do it. You have to seem to lock it to grab it, and then whatever. But it doesn't matter, because this bolt has the, like I say, there's on safe. Or you see what happened there with the safety? Okay, so put that on safe, puts it on fire, right? Okay, so put it all the way on fire. Now I'm cocking it. You sort of feel a little bit of resistance on the loading spring, right over it, and I put it in the half mode. Now I can manipulate the bolt without engaging the big bad boom mechanisms, the firing pin. So that's one way. But if you don't want all your shells to go on the ground, just put your hand like that every time you extract. So when you extract, you catch the shell, throw it in your pocket, leave your bolt open, go home, and that's it. So just a little safety tip there. Obviously you use, whether you're Canadian or not, even if you're not a Canadian, I highly recommend you guys look at the Canadian safety system of Axe Improves. If you use that, it's the best, and I brag on this, and I mean it with all arrogance and ego. Canada has the best safety system for handling a firearm, to load it, unload it, whatever, how to treat a firearm. If you follow that to the letter, Axe Improves, you will never have a problem, because it makes it almost impossible, unless there's a malfunction of the rifle. But anyway, that's how you can unload the rifle. Some actions, like I say, you know, if you have a claw extractor on it, you just keep going like that, and it'll just keep pulling the rounds out. And without putting the bolt down, you don't put it into battery. So you just go like that. This rifle doesn't seem to do it. You have to lock it down to do it. This rifle has a 3-position safety. So obviously red is fire, middle is manipulate the bolt without engaging the firing pin, and then full safety, you lock down the bolt. Oops, sorry. Full safety, you lock down the bolt, you can't open the bolt. So each one has its functions. A lot of people don't utilize the safety functions properly. Like, for example, I always leave this, let's say it's in battery right there, so I'm on, they never train. Okay, well, let's say there was okay, I got a stump out there at about 110 yards or so. I pull up. Okay, I'm in fire mode as soon as I pull up. Like the shotgun, I just get used to pulling the safety off, and bang, I got him. Right? They have this paranoia that if you have the safety on and you see a buck, by the time you're messing with the safety, you won't get the buck or whatever. But that's not how it works, because just one last little tip for you in the video is, if you have it in fire mode, okay, right now it's in fire mode, and I'm pulling up. Okay, so I'm in fire mode and I'm pulling up. Okay, as I'm pulling up, I could accidentally grab the trigger, whatever. If I'll load it again, I'm in safe mode. If I accidentally hit the trigger, it doesn't go bang 2 feet in front of me, whatever. I can bring up, and as I'm bringing up, I release the safety. So no matter what, even if I'm like this, it's like I'm in safe mode right now. Say that stumps my wolf or coyote or deer. I'm already, by the time I got this thing ready to fire, safety's already off. You know what I mean? Just get used to using the safety. That's it. That's the tip. So it just becomes, practice it a few times. and it becomes second nature, and then you don't even have to think of it, and then you'll start to appreciate the safety. That said, never rely on a safety. Always pretend that these things are trying to kill you, because they can. And yeah, there we go. Have a great day, eh?